Welcome to this explainer. Okay, I want you to picture this. You're just happily scrolling through your phone, right? You're maybe laughing out loud at a hilarious meme your friend just sent you, when suddenly, this horrifying thought stops you completely cold.
You're just staring at the screen. You think, wait, why am I smiling so hard at this? And suddenly, your heart rate spikes. You start frantically replaying every recent interaction. You're analyzing literally every single inside joke. You even start combing through old texts looking for hidden meanings that, honestly, might not even be there. And then, boom, the ultimate question hits you. Do I like them in that way? It is absolutely terrifying. Because before you know it, you are spiraling into a full-blown existential crisis, completely panicked that you might accidentally ruin a perfectly good friendship over what, a momentary glitch in your brain? Your brain immediately goes into defon 1. But hey, take a deep breath. Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to see if we can decode what's actually happening in your heart and hopefully save you from a world of awkwardness. By the end of this, we might just find some absolute clarity on what it is you're truly feeling. You see, the single biggest difference between platonic love and romantic love really comes down to one simple defining pivot question. Why do you love this person? We are going to break this whole thing down using 4 specific tests to help you figure out if you're looking at a beautiful friendship or a budding romance. So let's jump right into test 1, the wingman test.
For this first self-assessment, I want you to ask yourself right now, how do you genuinely feel when you imagine your friend completely happy, but with someone else? If your honest first reaction is just pure joy, like wanting them to be the main character in their own love story, thinking, yes, they deserve the absolute best, I hope they find someone amazing, then you, my friend, are firmly in the platonic zone. You are their wingman. But if the thought of them with someone else gives you this sharp pang of jealousy, like you just lost your favorite video game to a better rival, yeah, that is romantic love talking. You don't just want to see them happy, you want to be the one who makes them happy. It's the distinct difference between wanting the best for them and wanting to be their best.
Next up, we have test 2, the effort test. Now, what's really interesting about this is how it measures the mental energy we expend. It's all about how much effort you are actively putting in. Think about it. With a true platonic friend, you show up as your 100% authentic and unfiltered self. You can call them right after you wake up, sleep still in your eyes, just rambling about bizarre thoughts. But with a crush, suddenly you are a Hollywood actor preparing for the role of a lifetime. You're reversing your texts, you're overthinking whether your emoji usage is coming on way too strong. Romantic love, at least at the very beginning, is so often a performance. Which leads us to a crucial rule, the weird grocery store potato. Platonic love is pure comfort, right? It allows you to be absolutely bizarre. You'd instantly text them a photo of a weirdly shaped potato you found at the grocery store without a single second thought. But in that early romantic stage, oh, no way, you'd never be caught dead sending that. You'd hide that weird potato photo because you're still carefully curating your image and trying your hardest to play it cool. All right, that brings us to test 3, the physical touch test. Think about physical affection with a friend. It's all about comfort and camaraderie. It's a big, long hug, leaning on their shoulder during a movie, or falling asleep next to them on the couch without it being weird at all. Because platonic touch feels like home. Romantic touch feels like static electricity. A platonic touch is warm and fuzzy, kind of like pulling a cozy blanket over yourself. But with a crush, literally even the slightest accidental brush of hands sends an electric shock through your entire body. Your brain completely short circuits, and you end up thinking about their hand for the next 3 hours. And finally, we've arrived at test 4, the future test. I want you to really critically examine your daydreams about this person right now. Close your eyes and look down the road. What exactly do you see? If you picture yourselves as 80-year-olds, still friends, sitting on a porch somewhere complaining about your back pain and laughing at the exact same dumb jokes you do today, that is a lifelong platonic bond. But if your daydreams feature a first date, a first kiss, or building a whole life together as a couple, you've got a classic case of romantic love. Just think of Ron and Hermione in Harry Potter. They were great friends for years, but the moment the future started looking like a wedding and not just a friendship, well, the entire game changed. Okay, but what if you've gone through all 4 of these tests and your feelings still feel like they're mixed up in a giant blender? I want to assure you honestly and warmly that is completely normal. Feelings are incredibly messy, and sometimes the lines simply blur. So let's try one final clarifying exercise for this. The soulmate thought experiment. This is for when someone feels so deeply important to you that they might just be your soulmate, but you simply aren't sure which kind. First, let's consider the Platonic soulmate. This is the person who gets your brain. They are your other half in a completely different way. It's that lifelong companion who truly, fundamentally understands you. Think of Chandler and Monica before they ever actually got together. That deep, profound understanding, just without the romance.
Now contrast that with the romantic soulmate. This is the person who gets your heart. This is the person you actively want to merge your entire life with. Now look, it is undeniably complicated when one single person perfectly fits both of these definitions. But usually, if you just quiet the noise and listen, your gut knows exactly which shelf they truly belong on.
So, what does this all mean? What's the ultimate takeaway here? Honestly, celebrate the connection. Please do not let the fear of a label ruin something beautiful. Whether it turns out to be platonic or romantic, deep, meaningful connections in this world are incredibly rare. They are absolute treasures.
Take a breath and trust your gut. If you realize it's just a powerful friendship, celebrate it as a massive gift. A platonic soulmate is just as valuable as a romantic one. So I encourage you to confidently open up your phone and hit send on that bizarre, unfiltered photo. So look at your phone, think about that person. Who is getting your weird potato picture today? And more importantly, if they send an even weirder one back, are human emotions really as simple as 4 basic tests? Or is the heart always going to be a little bit of mystery? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Have an absolutely great day.